Okay, so YouTube finally got me for my intro song, so y'all are just gonna have to enjoy me talk. You are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Did I even say that right? You know what? All right, I had one job. Hit that bell. I'm watching. What's up, gang? Before we get into this video, make sure you guys go tap in with my Instagram, repost this video, and tag me, and I got you with a shout out. Also, I know y'all peeped that P.O. box sitting there in that bio. Don't be afraid to send me stuff, and I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna post you. I'm gonna shout you out. Now, let's get into this banger video. Yeah. What's up, everybody? If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jerry and you're watching Life with Jerry, and I'm back again with another banger. Yeah, what's up, y'all? So before we get into this video, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, get this video to 150 likes, subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on your post notifications. Follow me on all my social medias. They're in the description box and on the screen. And without further ado, let's get into this video because it's gonna be a long, hefty one, I just feel like. Last time you guys saw me, I came home to apologize to Telly after I had a really long talk with my mom about everything that was going on. My mind was clear. It didn't really end well. She ended up pulling my hair. I then made another video. I was really in my feelings. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know if I was on my period or something, but I was in my feelings. I was really in my feelings. Like, I don't know what came over me, but like I can't believe I freaking did that wax shit. Like, I really damn near freaking cried on camera, like what the fuck. But you know, I mean, it happened. That's what happened. So yeah, but today Kayla pulled up. Telly had called me, I guess after she saw my video, to basically say, like, you know, she wants to talk. And I told her, like, plain out, straight out, I don't want to talk without having somebody here to at least mediate it or like stand in the middle just in case she gets heated, because I know when you're trying to bring up old demons, a lot of emotions come back up. So we're gonna have a sit down conversation with Kayla today, and we're gonna talk about everything that went down, how we feel. I'm not gonna cap, I don't know where I'm at right now, where my head's at. I'm kind of just numb to the situation. So I'm gonna try to be empathetic, but I may seem a little cold just because I'm over it. Like, I'm really just over this whole situation. I just want to dead it so we could be friends again, because at this point, I'm not gonna cap, like, my birthday is coming up. We have a whole trip all together right now, and it's so freaking awkward because it's like, what the frick? Like, I can't freaking, like, we're beefing and we're on a whole trip. Like, we planned this trip months ago for my birthday. So I just want to dead this shit, get back to where shit was so we could turn up for my birthday, you know, 23 tourist shit. But yeah, like, I'm over it. Honestly, I'm over this shit, and I'm just ready to see where her head's at. Hopefully we could come to a conclusion today and we could dead this shit and be back lit, period, because I'm over this shit, no cap. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Yeah.
Hey guys, we're here today to, you know, mediate. I'm here to mediate the situation that has gone on for far too long between my dear best friends. You know, we don't want to see them drift apart, not become friends. So, oh, by the way, I'm Kayla, in case you didn't know. I'm Kayla. So yeah, we're gonna just sit here, talk everything out, figure out where things went wrong, try to see things from each other's point of view, and hopefully reach a solution in the end. So who would like to go first?
She can go ahead. I think Telly should start.
Well, yeah, I think since you had the initial problem, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about your feelings and what happened and how you seen it.
So what happened was, in Atlanta, Jay had did a prank with my crush, and the prank was basically her and him, like, basically he was trying to get at her. And obviously all of this happened because my feelings were hurt at the simple fact that even though it was a prank, I was already having a bad day. The way the prank was set up, it made me feel like, is there more to this? Like, is there more than just a prank? And then after my feelings were brought to Jerry, I felt like she kind of dismissed my feelings a little bit, and
she was nonchalant.
Yeah, nonchalant when I tried to tell her how I felt about not only the prank, but also tell her that I'm not having a good day. So all of that adding on top of it wasn't mixing well, and I feel like she didn't really care. She was being selfish, and she was like, okay, well, I'm still trying to get my video done. She kind of, I just felt like cut off and that I wasn't being heard.
Like dismissed.
Dismissed. So after the video ended, we talked a little bit. She said it was nothing, that she didn't have no feelings towards him, that's her brother, and that it was just a prank. She made it seem like I was tripping.
And can we go like half and half? Like she said the first half, and I say my half to the first half, and then go like that, because I don't want to forget what.
Yeah. So we'll do it like you say yours, and then if there's a response, we'll acknowledge it.
Okay, because I have a response.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, the way it went down, because I don't feel like I was nonchalant or excusing her feelings. What happened is, you know, we always prank each other. Like everybody always does pranks and stuff. So me and her crush, we teamed up to do a prank acting like he slid in my DMs. And everybody happened to be over, so I'm like, okay, this is the best time because we can sneak out, do my intro, and then just do the prank in front of everybody. And so we did the prank, and yeah, she was having a bad day. And previously, before that, I asked her if she was good. She said she was fine. And even in the video, you can hear everybody laughing and stuff, like they was having a good time. So I didn't know she was still like having a bad day or whatever at the time we did the prank. And so we did the prank. After the prank, like during the prank, she was like upset or whatever. And there are jump cuts because I was stopping to ask her if she was good and stuff, like to check on her and stuff.
You know, being a good friend.
And so after the prank,
well, let's let her finish her response, okay? And then we'll get back to
okay.
She can finish her response. I just have one thing to say. I feel like
no. The whole point of her finishing it is letting her finish her sentence.
But if you're gonna finish it, you say the like.
You lied too.
Okay, listen. Listen.
No, but I feel like she lied at some parts, and I'm just saying my end.
Okay, wait a second. One mic, please. Please.
But I never cut her off.
I'm trying to make sure.
Okay.
You're trying. Are you dead ass, bro?
You know what? Stop. Cause this isn't what we're about to do. This isn't right.
Yeah,
this isn't our character. We're not gonna assassinate each other's character. We're not gonna talk over each other. We're not gonna talk over each other.
You're lying. Like, are you dead ass, bro? Like, what the heck?
I sat here and said.
Well, let her finish
her piece. Okay, trying to make it seem.
Okay, you literally said I was nonchalant.
Okay, let her be honest. Say how she feels.
Okay, she's gonna say okay. Relax, everybody, please. She's gonna say how she's gonna feel. You're gonna listen, whether it's hard to hear or not. You're here to listen.
I literally didn't cut her ass off. Not once.
We heard your part. We received it. We felt you. All of that. Now it's her turn. At least give her that much respect. You know.
Like I did.
Don't cut her off. She sat here. She listened. So just give her that. Let her finish her sentence because we didn't even get to that. So and then we'll go back. You know. So you're good.
Then. After the video, she pulled me to the side to talk to me about the video, but more so, not even like the video, but more so on the tip, like, oh, I like her crush type shit. Like, she feeling like I like her crush and this, that, and the third. Like, she feel like that prank was more real than it was a prank type shit. So I'm assuring her as her friend, like, hey, I don't like him, I don't want him. You know, we've known him for years. Like, that's my brother. So I'm telling her, like, I don't want him. Like, I wouldn't have never put you on him if I wanted him. Like, I'm not that type of female type shit. And she kept going on and on about how I want him, but I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass. Like, if I already told you I don't want him, I'm gonna show you I don't want him. I'm not gonna keep sitting here telling you I don't want him. And I empathize with her. I'm saying, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry your feelings are hurt by it, but I'm telling you I don't want him. Like, it was just a prank. It was all jokes. Like, but I'm not gonna keep sitting here telling you. Like, if you're not listening, you're not, you feel me? Like, if you're not taking it, you're not taking it. Like, I'm not gonna, what am I sitting here still talking about it for? Like, I'll show you as your friend that I don't want him. Like, you feel me? Type shit. And so, yeah, that's where the conversation ended. She never told me not to post the video or nothing like that. And then we go ahead.
So you don't recall her asking you?
She never told me to not post the video.
And did she ask you to take it down?
So when she called me before the live stream happened, she called me one time that day, early in the day or whatever, when she saw my video on her video.
Wait a second.
Yeah, so I'll say the next part and then you can.
Because I have something to say to what you just said.
Like,
she's trying to make you seem like I'm being insecure, and that's not even the case. Like, yeah,
I don't think she was making it seem like you were being insecure. She's just.
But my thing,
emphasizing the fact that you had an issue with what she posted and what the prank was actually about.
Yeah, it was more so.
She's just emphasizing the fact that that's what she got from it.
You could run back even her videos, like she said it herself.
But okay, let's get your response to what she just said. How do you feel about that?
You could go ahead. Honestly.
Oh, okay. What were you saying about?
So the day the whole live stream blew up or whatever, or the situation happened, I was in the Bay for a couple days previously before my video even went on premiere or anything. When I do premieres, I put it on premiere the night before it's gonna drop.
Right.
So I went to the Bay like over the weekend. My video dropped like on a Wednesday. So Tuesday night I put my video on premiere. It was the prank, of course. The next day she called me, I think like in the morning or like early in the day or whatever the case may be, but I was doing DoorDash, and then after that I was chilling with my family. So I was about to like hit her up like, hey, I saw you called me, like what's up? But I saw her live, like she was on live, and she was like, I think she was like, bitches got me fucked up or something. Like it was some title, I don't remember fully verbatim.
Yeah, but bitches had me fucked up.
So I don't remember verbatim what it said.
But it was something to that.
It was something to that caliber, that extent. And so she went live, and I'm thinking like somebody else got her bent. So you feel me? I'm joining like, who got you bent? Like who got us bent? You feel me? Like what's tea?
Because at the end of the day, you're still friends.
Yeah, and so she like, oh, I saw her videos on premiere. She's talking about my video or whatever. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna do a reaction, or I did a reaction, whatever she said. And I'm like, reaction for what? Like I'm in the comments like, what are you talking about? Why are you reacting? Like why are you so upset? Da, da, da. And then I'm like, add me. So everybody in the live's like, add Jerry, add Jerry, add Jerry, add Jerry. I'm like, add me, add me, add me. So she add me. We end up going back and forth on live, like it gets really heated or whatever the case may be, because like I'm not understanding, you know what I'm saying, like
where it's all coming
from, like where all of this is coming from, just from the simple fact I'm going off of the fact that I was never told to not post the video.
Right.
I thought like our conversation more so was to the extent of me liking the crush, and so that happened. And so after that we didn't talk for a minute, and then she dropped a reaction video to my prank. So I reacted, but I'm already heated because of the live that happened a few days prior. Like I'm still heated, like I'm already on defense mode.
Can I add something?
Yeah, hold on. But
that was it. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Because I'm still talking.
When I was talking, you still got to add your piece. I feel like
when you finish, I added my piece. But when you finished, I added my piece. So I'm gonna stop after this because this is the reaction. That's the first thing that happened. So I'm gonna stop after that.
Finish your piece.
And so I'm already like, you feel me, like on defense mode. I'm already like expecting the worst basically. I'm already like in my feelings basically, because like damn, we really just brought this shit to social media. Like you know how I feel about social media shit. So I'm like, damn, we already just brought this shit to, like we really dead ass is doing this right now. So in my video, I'm already hyped up, turned up, like I'm pissed off obviously. Like I mean, we're human, like we're gonna get, you know what I'm saying, like we're gonna react certain ways due to anger or how we're feeling. And I do apologize for the way I reacted and the things I said in my video, because I did call her hella bitches. I called her phone like, I'm finna pull up, da-da-da, bitch, and I hung up. Like I really went in, and I do apologize for that because I reacted off of emotion. But at the same time, everything I said in my video, I stand 10 toes on. You feel me? So yeah.
All right, so when it comes down to the whole video and me not explaining to her or telling her that I didn't want the video to be posted, I felt like when we film videos, we never have a conversation about a specific video like that. Me and Jerry just started switching up our content and doing more pranks, more so, you know what I'm saying? Like more videos with like collabing with a lot of other people. So it's like, if she sees that, okay, we started something new, we changing it up, and then she sees that I'm feeling away. Whew, can't talk, I'm sorry.
It's okay, take your time.
But I feel like she knew, or she knows that we don't usually do this type of stuff. So from that point, it's like, okay, well, this is more serious. So maybe I should take it more serious. Yeah, I probably should have. It really cutting me off. Like, can I finish what I gotta say?
Go ahead.
All right. So back to what I was saying. It's like, okay, I feel like I should have explained to her maybe, so like, okay, don't post this video, or had a conversation with her about it to where we was on the same type of time when it came to that video. But honestly, I really didn't think she was gonna post it since the vibes was so off.
Right.
So I see, okay, Jerry leaves the house. I don't know where she's at, what she's doing. I see that, oh, she got this video on premiere. So I'm like, whoa, she really finna drop this video? So I call her, trying to talk to my friend about the situation because I'm not fucking with it. I don't like the idea. And so, yeah, I didn't talk to her about it back then in Atlanta, that saying that I didn't want it posted. Well, now I want to talk about it. Now I want to tell you I don't want this video posted, or maybe we could come to an understanding. So it's like, okay, you can still post it, but this is how I feel, and have her accept how I feel. Because from the beginning, the main issue was, it wasn't even about the crush, more so her wanting him. Like, yeah, that added on to it, but more so it was the fact that she was dismissing my feelings the whole entire time. I'm never gonna argue with my friend over a dude. It's never that. It was never that deep. It was never that serious. So the fact that she's trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm being insecure and that it was over a boy, no, it was never that. Never. So anyways, I call her, she don't answer her phone. Boom, okay, well, you're not answering your phone. I'm really hurt. I never bring nothing to social media. I'm not that type of person. I keep a lot of stuff in, and I let a lot of stuff slide. So and everybody that knows me personally know that I'm not that type of person. But when I'm really hurt and you're not talking to me, it's just so, to me it was weird that, okay, she's choosing to drop this video at this time, the same time that she's gone out the house. She left. So it's like, okay, that's kind of fishy.
Well, let's just, is Wednesday your regular upload day?
My upload days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I didn't drop the video because I'm like, oh, I'm not at home. I literally, when we went to Atlanta, we filmed a lot of content. So I planned my content for what I'm gonna drop when. You feel me?
Well,
so
if it was on her regular schedule, her regular weekly uploads, then I don't think it was the intention of. I don't think she had malicious intent.
No, I feel like
to post it and hurt you when she knew like there was a little something going on with you guys.
I just think the thing with me and Jerry though is like, we be so excited to drop our videos, so we always tell each other, oh, what you dropping this week? Oh, what you dropping this week? It was none of that week.
Well, I wasn't home,
that week it was none of that.
Well, obviously the vibes were weird. Let's just put that there.
But it's not even
very
that.
Weird,
like,
and it wasn't. You guys weren't in the space of communication.
Yeah, I wasn't home, so how are we gonna have that conversation? You feel me? Like, and then on top of that, to address, what was I about to address?
All right, can I continue? Because I never even got to finish. It's like I wanted to address stuff and she was still cutting me off. Be respectful.
Are you dead ass? Like, I'm cutting you off? I'm not even about to do this. Like, we trying to get forward, move forward,
we're not backwards. It's cut anybody off.
Okay.
No facts.
We're gonna sit here and listen to each other and respect each other's opinions and whatever we have to say. And we don't need excess commentary. We don't need excess commentary. We don't need little responses and jabs at each other. This isn't tit for tat.
Okay.
We're all grown in this situation, and I believe you guys can handle it. So let's get it together.
All right.
Pull yourselves together. And be respectful.
So I took it to social media. Should I have done that? No, I probably should not have done it, but I did.
You acknowledge that.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I got on social media. I mean, I got on Instagram Live, and to my surprise, not even to my surprise, because I expected her to come by and expect her to be how she was in the live, because it really went left when she entered that live.
Well, her initial. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, like she said, she didn't know what she thought I'm talking about somebody else. Somebody pissed me off in a live. She hasn't talked to me yet. She didn't reach out to me.
But Liz, did you hear what she said? Did you receive what she said about her initial reaction? Being that she wanted to check on you. Right. She wanted to make sure that it wasn't nobody messing with you. And she didn't even say you. She said us.
But before the live, I called her. So if you was really, really worried about me, I feel like you would have called me first before entering my live. Like you would have done that. And that was my understanding too. Like, okay, well, you coming in to see what's wrong, but I'm not gonna, even if it was something else, I wouldn't tell my whole business on live. You're my friend, so I'm gonna tell you more on the phone anyway. So even if it was that, you could have came in a live on some tip like, Telly, what's wrong? Hit me up outside of this. Let's talk outside of this. But instead, she kept egging it on when she found out why I was pissed, which was at her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that probably ticked her off and made her like, okay, I'm not even gonna call her outside of this. I'm gonna say what I gotta say in the live. So it's like, okay, I can understand her side, but at the same time, I was pissed.
I received you.
She raised her.
No. Go ahead and finish. I received it. We acknowledged that she had her hand raised. We're gonna let you finish because it's your turn.
Yeah. So she entered the live on some shit. I was already pissed. I was hyped. So we both was going back and forth. Yeah, it was definitely out of emotions. I said how I felt. I said, okay, she gonna do the premiere to that video, then I'm gonna react to it. And that's how I was like, okay, I'm gonna react to it.
Can I say my point
Yeah,
now?
go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to
Thank you for
address the part of me not calling her back again. I was busy. I was doing DoorDash. I was with family. And I don't mean what I'm about to say in a rude way, but I'm not on nobody's time. I'm on my own time. I'm not going to call you back 2 seconds later if I'm doing something. If it was that important for you to want to talk to me, you could have texted my phone like, hey, we need to talk. It's important. So then when I see that, I call you right away and I receive that. If I see a missed call on any given day, I'm just thinking like, oh, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna get back to her. Like, I'm not thinking it's nothing important. We all call each other when we miss calls, but when it's important, you're gonna send that text. You feel me? And so I didn't think it was nothing that deep. And I also said, as soon as I was about to call her back, I saw her live. If she's on live right now talking about people having her messed up, I'm going to join the live like, hey, who got, you feel me? Like, what's going on? What's tea? Type shit. And I joined the live and she's hyped up talking about me. So now I'm on defense mode.
Yeah.
So of course I'm gonna, like, you feel me? Be on that rah-rah shit. You already know how I get. Like, I don't play that. Like, you're not gonna paint me out to be this person that I'm not. You're not gonna, you feel me? Like, just don't play with my character. That's it. And that's the tip I was coming off of. I was obviously on defense mode because I'm trying to protect my character. Because things are being said about me when we didn't even have a conversation about it. You could have waited. I'm not on your time.
Seems like there's a lot of miscommunication, honestly. Feels like you guys were at a point where you felt a certain way.
I have one question for her.
Okay.
If things is not just on my time, that day when we filmed the video, and you seen I was upset, why was you over there blocking me in the camera because you knew I was so upset and you kept the video going? If it's so much, it's not just on this person's time, it's not on that person's time, you could have stopped your video as a real friend and been like, okay, you good?
Well, she did say that there was jump cuts where I was stopping
to ask her if she was good.
Is that not true?
It's jump cuts, but it's cat, bro. Like,
how is it not true? So was
I
she
cut
not,
those parts
was she
out.
not cutting those? So was she not stopping the video to ask you?
Ain't nobody from that day. There's nobody from that day that's here right now. But I'm not about to do that with you. Like yeah, you cut stuff out, but at the end of the day, my feelings were still dismissed. But we can continue.
Weren't. Okay, I'm not finna keep addressing that. I'm not kissing her ass. I already said I didn't dismiss him. We're not gonna get nowhere with that.
Moving forward, I made my video. Respectfully, I reacted to Jerry's prank that she did on me. I said my piece. I said how I felt about it. I said how I felt like it was being seen in the camera. I wasn't okay. Y'all could go back to that video if y'all really want to see in detail how I really felt about it. But the main thing is, after she seen that video, she decided to make a reaction to my video. In her video, she was calling me out my name. She called me on some shit like, she said how she felt calling me out of my name multiple times, then called me talking about some woo doo doo woo, I'm finna pull up, when I come out there we gonna talk, and hung up on me. When I made my video, in my head I'm still like, I still care about this girl. This is my best friend. When I watched her video, I didn't get that vibe anymore. I felt like it was fuck that. Like, now we against each other. But when I made my video, that was never my intentions. I never made my video for us to have this big old problem, for this to last this long. That was never my intentions. But the way how she took it, flipped it, turned it around, and then made me look like a bad guy in the process, now that's when I turned the fuck up.
I have a question.
Yeah. Can I also please, really quick after your question, can I just address that mini portion?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so my question is, I filmed with you guys multiple times. You know, if you guys aren't in the mood to film, you don't film because you don't want that negative energy on camera.
Exactly.
So do you think you were coerced into filming this video? But it was a prank, so you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know, so I didn't really have an option. I didn't know the cameras was rolling, none of that, since it was a prank.
So my question was going to be like, sorry, bless you. If you weren't feeling good, why not stop the video, you know, and say like, oh, I'm just not gonna film, I'm not gonna be in this video because I'm not feeling it.
That's my thing. Like, after I found out it was a prank.
Did you not get a chance to do that?
No, I didn't get a chance. After I found out it was a prank.
I just wanted to know that. I want to know if you had a chance to say, like, I'm not feeling well, I don't want to film today.
Well, it was a prank, so obviously, you know, authentic.
No, but like,
but not even just that. Yeah, no, we were filming that whole day. You could go see. I have multiple outfits in that video. In that, I have multiple videos in that outfit as the.
Because I just want to know, was it before that moment of that video?
Yeah,
that
we filmed a lot that whole day. Like literally when we got at
nobody knew what else was going on. No, she didn't even know.
She told me she was fine.
I said I was fine because I didn't want to be the Debbie Downer of the group. Whatever happened, it happened.
Well, you
not
put
too
your
long
emotions
before that
on
video.
the back burner so that way you.
But it was also one of those things where before pranks, I always peep the vibe of the room. If somebody is on some, like, you feel me? Because it's been times where, like, for example, Trigger don't be in the mood. He be irritated. He be having shit going on. I wait, like, if he go in the room, I'm going, like, really quick do my prank when he's not in there because I know, obviously, he's not in the mood. As I stated, if you go back to that initial prank, you hear all of them in there laughing. Like, vibes were good. I'm like, okay, bet. We're kicking it. We're chilling. Okay, bet. Now it's time to do this prank because everybody's good.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I don't read minds. I'm not a mind reader. If everything looks good, then I'm going, you feel me? It's a go. Like, we're here to make content, so I'm about to get to it. You feel me? Like, that's the point of this trip. It's a business trip. So, let me... You feel me? Everybody's getting their content in. Plus, there's pranks. There is a prank that she did that got really far with my crush at the time when she was sitting on his lap and all types of things. I didn't throw none of that out of proportion. He didn't post it. I'm not done talking. He didn't post it or whatever, but he told me about it, and I'm not finished. And so,
I'm just letting you know that I have something to say.
So, and to address the portion of where she said in her video she's still thinking I'm her best friend.
Yeah.
Let's please run her video back because she said best friend was best friend. Like I quote. She was really coming at me. So of course I'm already watching this video on the edge, on defense. And then you're also making it seem like we're not best friends anymore in the video. So what do you mean respectfully you came at me a right way? And then I also don't like how throughout this whole thing she keeps saying, oh, I made my video, should have been done at that. You're not going to sit up here on social media, make a video about me and expect me not to come out with my side and expect me not to speak up and say my parts of things. Because I have a voice, I have things to say. There's not just your side of the story. There's my side too, and then there's also the truth. It's always three sides to a story. And even everybody that was there might have their own side, you feel me? So since you're on social media coming at me, posting about me, saying all this stuff about me and your reaction, why would I not want to make a video to clear my name and clear my side and say the things that you might have left out? You feel me? Like, we're all human. Obviously, if you did something wrong, you might not want to put that out there. Let's be real. You're not going to want to make yourself look a certain way, so you're going to point it to me. Okay, bet. I'm going to tell you my side. Period. Like, what do you mean?
Well, well, let's acknowledge the fact that she did. Telly did acknowledge the fact that she was maybe a bit childish with bringing it to social media.
No, that's fine.
And she acknowledged the fact that she didn't, you know, come to you when she should.
And I understand that because I also pause because I also already previously apologized for how I came at her in my video, but yet she still brought that up, so I can say what I have to say.
Okay,
because
so let's also acknowledge the fact that you're previously
because I've been apologized. I took myself accountable for how I reacted because at the end of the day I'm human, and at the time I was very upset and very emotional about things, and like I said, I was on defense. Period. And you in the video talking about, oh, best friend was best friend, quote unquote, this not a banger. Yeah, I'm finna go 10 toes in too, and I stand on that. Period.
Okay, well, I think we've heard enough. I think
you ain't even heard none of the. She pulled my hair the other day when I came to apologize.
Okay, well, let's talk about solutions to move forward. And then we'll get into how physical interactions are not good.
I feel like they already things being unsaid. I feel like it's so much that's happening from your end. There's a lot of lies coming in. There's a lot of cat.
It doesn't feel like a friendship right now. It doesn't feel like a friendship right now.
It's not. She been through that out the window.
Is that true, Telly?
Honestly, at the moment, I just felt like a real friend wouldn't have done it like that, but at the end of the day.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. Do you feel like you'll be friends after this.
I feel like this situation was never this deep. I said that in every single video. I feel like.
All right, so what are we gonna do to move
Hold
forward?
on, let me finish. I say that in every single video I film.
Every time
but
you
where
want to finish,
but
but
where
letting us finish. Me
you
and
wasn't
you.
even talking. Come on now. But anyways, but where everything really went, like where everything was like a done deal for me was literally the other day, bro. I can't, like, bro. A couple days ago, me and my mom had a talk. I asked her for advice on what I should do. I gave her my side of everything and what's been going on and everything. I told her good, the bad, and the ugly, because I'm that type of person. I'm not gonna just sit here and say my thing. Yeah, period. And so I was telling her, and she told me, like, I need to just be the bigger person because the situation is not that serious. Be the bigger person and just apologize. Even if I feel like my faults weren't as big as the other person, at the end of the day, we're both at fault, which I do understand. And I took some time to get a clear mind. I've been off social media. I haven't even been seeing if she's been posting anything about me or nothing like that. I've been off social media because I really needed to clear my mind, like clear my head, clear my space, and really just look at the situation from both sides. And I see where I went wrong. Like, maybe in the future, like moving forward in the future, if I do certain pranks and I feel like they might have went left, I'm gonna ask her, like, hey, is it good for me to post this? Is there anything you want me to cut out? Da 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 da. Because I feel like we've been had that type of, you feel me? I feel like we've been had that relationship, because there's been videos I've been in where I'm like, hey, I really don't, you feel me? I'm not really with this, or I'm not with that. Can you do this? Can you do that? Like, we have that conversation. So I didn't really feel like that was one that needed to be had with that. But looking back now, I see how it could have been a conversation that we should have had. But I went into the conversation thinking it was about something completely different.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving forward, I could change up with that, because obviously I can't tell you beforehand, because obviously, like, it's a prank. Like, I can't be like, hey, can I do this prank on you? Like, no, I'm gonna do it, and then afterwards I'll ask you, like, yo, is it okay for me to post this, or whatever the case may be. But I also feel like, you feel me, like, we need to handle our situations off social media too, like, and we need to be able to actually hear each other out and really understand and comprehend where each other's coming from, put each other in each other's shoes. And so I came over here with that intention to talk to her and really apologize, because, like, I know where I went wrong. I should have never called her out her name. I should have never been that turned up in my video. When I came to confront her, I should have never came with that energy, you feel me? Like, I should have just been like, you know what, like, she's hurt and I empathize with that. And even if I feel like it's being taken too far, I'm just gonna empathize with the emotion instead of trying to make it worse. But I was also still acting off of emotion, and I was wrong for that, but I'm only human. So I feel like I could have definitely taken different steps there, but I just feel like if it was never brought to social media, we wouldn't be in this position right now.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. Do you have anything to say, Telly? Do you have anything to say?
Yes, I do. Honestly, I can't bring every little situation up. This thing blew out of proportion, so at the end of the day, I made a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of things I should have did differently. I feel like I didn't handle the situation right. First of all, like, from posting to social media, and then for it getting to the point where it was like, we not speaking to each other in the house, we trying to talk, we just yelling at each other, me pulling her hair, like, her moving out, like, all of this should have never been what it was.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it was really immature of me to bring it to social media. I never do that, and well, now I have once, but I don't plan. Yeah, exactly. You do things and you learn from them. And I'm gonna handle the situation differently. I'm gonna communicate better, and I feel like we gotta come and understand where the other person is coming from. And I feel like at the end of the day, we all having fun. We all doing, you know, the YouTube is fun to do, and I hate the fact that it took a toll on our friendship to the point where it's like, I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know anything. I'm surprised she agreed for us to sit down and talk, because it was that toxic.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that you both acknowledged steps to take in order to move forward. I think that was very big of both of you. But since we've acknowledged those and we know that we want to get back to a place of friendship and where we once were, I think now we need to talk about physical interactions and how we handle that, because that's something we don't do. You especially, we know that we don't do that anymore. You don't do that at all.
I usually don't put my hands on people. I usually don't get into fights or nothing like that. But with the type of energy she was giving me, it was giving that she wanted to fight. But the very first time we talked, I came downstairs to talk to her, y'all, and she just keep moving. Her, like, everywhere I go, she watching her back, like as if I was on some fighting. That's why I'm like, okay, so she trying to fight? Like, why she keep trying to talk? We've tried to talk 2 times without Kayla.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, you're saying that my energy when you pulled my hair was giving off a demeanor to fight, but that's
okay. But can I finish what I'm saying? Because there was 2 times. I'm talking about the first time. So yeah, the very first time she wanted to talk, she was giving me that vibe. So I'm like, now I gotta be 10 toes. I gotta make sure I know what's going on, because she gonna pop up and pop off anytime, since she already got that demeanor. You know what I'm saying? Like, she already have that mindset that we gonna fight. I'm not a fighter. I don't do that shit. But if you tempt me, I'm not finna sit down and let you walk all over me. That's not what the fuck is gonna happen. Period. So yeah, I should never pull her hair. I do apologize, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Hey, look at her when you say that. Look at some sincerity going around here.
And Jay, like, I'm really sorry that I pulled your hair. I feel like, but Jay, like, I'm really sorry that, you know, I pulled your hair and things got physical. Like, I would never ever want things to get like that again, and I do apologize. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry.
I mean, I accept your apology. I mean, I do just feel like when I came, I was so calm, and I literally kept saying, like, I just want to talk. I want to get to an agreement. I mean, it's the past. It's happened. It is what it is. Like, I'm glad all you did was pull my hair so it didn't get more physical, because, yeah, but you feel me? It is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I wouldn't be right here if I wasn't trying to fix the friendship, though. So, you feel me? Like,
right. We love that. So, what do you guys do now?
I'm just trying to turn up. Like,
let's get to the money.
No cap. We supposed to be on a whole trip for my birthday. Like, let's tea.
Yeah, like, let's go.
We need to, like,
I think
this gotten too far. Like, my birthday is next week at this point. Like, damn near. Like, we just need to go ahead and dead all this shit so we can really have fun, because I feel like I can't be on a trip with my bitches and I'm beefing with one of them. Like, that's awkward.
So, are we gonna hug and make up? Let's hug and make up. Oh, my princesses.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry too.
Okay, money, handle that. Now that we got that all settled, let's talk about the legal fees.
Good. Thank you guys for watching.